Baby, my name is Ross Mandel, and welcome to the show today. I'm coming to you live from 5-Star Entertainment. We're at Mammoth Studios in Boca Raton, Florida. I'm coming to you uncut. I'm unedited. I'm unfiltered. I'm so unrehearsed. And yes, I'm still. I'm under arrest. Wow. It's been, I feel like, forever since I've had a chance to say, hey, I'm drooling. I'm so excited. February 23rd, 2011. It's Wednesday. In fact, it's 7 minutes after noon. Hey, what's shaking, baby? I got so much to say and so much ground to cover, I'm wasting precious time. What did I tell you? Egypt, Hosni Mubarak. Last we spoke, Mubarak was on his way out. I said, see ya. He's gone. They're going after his money. They're going after his family. You name it. All of a sudden, he's such a bad guy. 3 months ago, he was America's guy. Now he's an evil man. Let me bring you up to speed. Yemen, Tunisia. Today, there's riots in Greece. Horrific riots. And guess what happened in the last couple of days? 2 words. Muammar Gaddafi. Libya's being overthrown. Gaddafi is threatened to sabotage the oil. He's threatening to die like a martyr. He's not going to leave Libya. He's not going to leave Tripoli, the capital. This is a dictator, an evil guy. When we were growing up, he was an evil thing. It was a bad word. Remember the axis of evil. Oh, Iran, the Ayatollah Khomeini, Muammar Gaddafi, blowing up Pan Am 103. All that bad stuff. Over the last 10 years or so, he's become a little thick around the waist. He's become one of the richest men in the world. All of a sudden, he's not such a bad guy. He does America's bidding. He's got a $30, $40, $80 billion sovereign fund. Where do you think that money goes? You think it stays in Libya? No. You think it stays in the Middle East? No, he's buying America's paper. He's buying paper. He's buying debt, bonds, stocks, and all that bad stuff. And now all of a sudden, what's going to happen to the sovereign funds all over the Middle East? You got Bahrain. You got a chance. We have a chance to see a complete turnover, around the globe. And you know what it is? You have evil dictators. You have people that are being lied to, people that are being manipulated. You have selective prosecution and persecution. Sound a little familiar? It's going to happen in America one day. Somebody's got to wake up. Now, I told you over the last several months, stock market, you've got nothing but risk. And I quote, I said geopolitical risk. Something's going to happen. We live in a powder keg right now. Why would you want to keep your money in a manipulated casino? Guess what? Yesterday the market sold off big. As I left my home today, they tried to spike it up in the morning. It's selling down big. You gotta be nuts to sit there with the kind of risks going around. What are you buying? Earnings? Earnings, sure. I remember earnings, WorldCom and Enron. Better, Bank of America, Countrywide. How about Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac? Where are the indictments? You gotta be kidding me. How about Citibank, 55 to $1 to $30 billion negative net worth? This is the times we live in. We're talking now riots in Wisconsin. There's a lot of stuff going on. Now, on the other side of the table, my trial date was set for March the 14th. For those of you that follow me on Facebook, you know the new trial date is April the 11th. It has been postponed a month. The judge, the court, is now ruling on various motions and has stated that we'll have a decision by March the 4th. Baby, come on! Can you imagine what I'm going through? Woo! Don't try this at home. Leave it to the pros. It's a crazy thing. Now, I don't want you guys to think I'm negative because I'm in a great space. Ross is okay. His family is beautiful. I've got my sister-in-law, Lori, my niece Taylor, my nephew Mark, all staying at our house. They're interviewing at school today. What a beautiful time we're having. Now, I've got 2 words for you people. Justin Bieber. I know. Just turn it off. Turn it off if you don't want to get nauseous. On Saturday, my lovely wife and 2 daughters went to see the Justin Bieber movie. I got out of it, thank goodness. They came home and they were gushing. It's Justin this and Bieber that and oh. Now my little one, Sydney, 7 years old, she corners me. And she says, Daddy, it would mean so much to me if you would go see the Justin Bieber movie with me tomorrow. Just me and you. What? With that face and those eyes, what are you going to say no? I'm like, baby, you really want to go see the movie again? You guys don't even like Justin Bieber. Well, used to not like him. Justin the God Bieber is now in my home. For 2 days, I've heard nothing but, baby, baby, baby. Listen, what a kid this is. So, of course, on Sunday, I find myself at the Cinemark Theater, used to be Movie Co., and we're in prime seats. We got buttered popcorn, extra butter, extra salt. We got blue slushies. We got Milk Duds, and we got Twizzlers. I mean, I was sick before the trailer was, before the movie started. Watching the coming attractions, I had a stomach ache already. My little kid, she's excited. And then this Justin Bieber movie starts, and I'm like, all right, he's a cute little kid. And yeah, all right, maybe he could sing a little bit, He's a cute older kid. What a story. It's a story about God, about the will to do what you want, about what's lovely and right in this world. We're not talking the Middle East. We're not talking $100. $100 for a barrel of oil. We're not talking about $6 for a gallon of gas. We're not talking about governments being overthrown and people being wrongly prosecuted and all the nonsense. We're talking about family and a kid who's got a will to entertain, to be on the big stage and sell out Madison Square Garden. We got a kid that loves to sing and play music, dance, to just bring joy and allow people to check out from all the nonsense that we have to live if we're part of this world. And he plays great music. And the kid is got like God's or some angel's voice. And he's the first talent that was really of the people, by the people, and for the people. It wasn't the machine. It wasn't Disney and Warner Brothers and Universal and Nickelodeon, that propelled this kid, rightfully or wrongfully, to a spot in the public eye. This is a kid that via YouTube and Facebook and the internet, going from town to town to town and singing and playing his heart out, just got the attention of everybody. Elvis didn't do it. The Beatles didn't do it. The Stones didn't do it. Madonna didn't do it. Michael Jackson didn't do it. By the time his first album comes out, this kid sells out 86 shows, 86 cities. The Justin Bieber worldwide tour. Can you imagine? I'm sharing this. It's nuts. It's crazy. The world's turned upside down. But for about an hour and a half, I was in another planet. And I was living this kid's life with him. And they said, no, you're too white. No, you're too young. No, you're too skinny. No, your voice is not good enough. No, 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 no. And he said, yes, I am. Yes, I am. The reason people get to sell out the Garden and make records and make TV shows and win trials is because they have a will to win. Their will is more than the will against. And that's a message for everybody out there. If you're listening, if you're watching, if you turn me off but you still want to watch, you have to have a will to win. If you will it, you will. That's why it's the will. It will happen. The universe will respond. Don't ask me. You know, I'm not a genius. So I just want to say, go see the Justin Bieber movie. Even if you don't like the music and the dancing and the kid, what a story. It's a story about, you know, God's hand and a will of a young man who's just done the impossible. I just want to say, Charlie Sheen, good news, he's going back on the set of 2.5 Men. He hasn't recovered. He talks about crack cocaine. He goes to the UCLA baseball practice and addresses the team and says crack's okay if you can use it socially. He's supposed to be in rehab and recovering. Our friend Lindsay Lohan today is in court. Remember that $2,500 stolen necklace nobody knew about? I brought it to you day one. She's got to answer today to the judge. I wonder what kind of dress she's going to wear. Very excited to see the highlights. That's what I've come down to, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, what are you kidding? Watch out for the markets. Watch out at the gas pump. Keep your eye on the news because a lot of bad shit is about to come down. Now, if you remember, some of the friends I have out there said May's coming, 2011. It's Judgment Day. I think it's May 21st. Wow. I certainly hope not. One more plug for Justin Bieber, my two daughters, Skylar and Sydney. Daddy loves you so much. To my lovely wife. It's so great to say hey again. I will see you guys one more time tomorrow, maybe even Friday. Over and out, guys. Thank you.